Hey everybody, welcome to Dancingluna Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for the sign of Gemini. So we're just going to ask first, like, what's going on your side, Gemini, with this connection. I mean, this is for whoever you're thinking about as you sit down to watch this reading. Okay, whoever you're connecting with, that is present in your mind as you watch this reading. This is for Gemini. I just want to get a little clarity on what's going on your side. Like, what kind of energy are you sitting in right now, Gemini? And then we'll ask about your person, and we'll ask about mutual energy. But right now, this is for what's going on on the side of my Geminis. We're gonna go one more time, and then we'll dive in. I'm just going to get a few more cards. Okay, Gemini. Well, right away. Okay. So I feel like concerning this connection that you're thinking about, I feel like you're collaborating with others. Yeah. I feel like you're talking about this with people around you that you trust, but I feel like you're trying to make a decision about whether you want to, this is something you want to continue being invested in, or you are leaving it behind. And I feel like you're really sitting down and doing the work to figure out, like, internally, like, what's the driving force behind you being invested in this connection. I feel like you're trying to learn about yourself and your needs, what you need to do. With the Fool under the Six of Swords, I just feel like you're kind of like trying to make a decision about whether you want to turn your back on this thing or whether you want to dive in, right? But I don't feel like you're in isolation mode while you're doing that. I feel like you're in a really good space, Gemini, of a very practical way of trying to figure it out. I feel like you might be a little bit tired in this connection. Like, something about this connection has been sort of draining for you, and you're just, I feel like you're questioning whether, is this just too heavy? Is this something I can continue to give to? Like, is this worth my time? But it's just like you're in heavy learning mode. Like, not just looking at the connection and trying to decide, like, is this what you want to, stay engaged in, but almost more like, inquiring and asking why it is that you're drawn into something that makes you kind of tired and low energy. And because this person in Six of Swords is not like feeling at their best. So I just feel like you're getting internal and you're trying to figure out, like, why you why this is like the state of like relationship that you're engaging in a way, because I feel like you very much have a desire to not be in tired energy, not be exhausted, not be wondering if you need to make these type of decisions, that you're just sort of tired of it, and like wanting to come to a place where you just feel more free and things feel more easy, and you don't have to really be afraid or question so much about outcomes, and be so like hyper focused on like how to make this work. This card just is coming into me very much like you're feeling like you're just having to put in like almost too much energy into making this work, whatever it is. So let's see what's going on your person's side. And listen, this may not resonate with every Gemini. This may just be a message that a particular person needs to hear today. So if I am like able to tap in and be helpful with at least one person, that is the goal. who knows? Okay, what's going on the side of the person that Gemini is thinking about as they watch this reading? What's going on the side of Gem's person in this connection? Just got this like really overwhelming feeling in my hands of almost like thick, stuck energy. So let's see, like almost like immobilizing, if that makes any sense to you, of what's going on your person's side. Just like like a heavy hit. Okay, I'm just gonna go one more time because I'm trying to like throw off that energetic tap in, whatever that was, so we can just get some clear guidance here. What's going on the side of Gemini's person in this connection? Yes. Okay. That was like the energy tapping in. Sort of really super stuck, heavy. Okay. I don't know what's up with this connection, Gem. If it's just been hard for both of you on both sides, almost. Like the desire's there, but it's just been like heavy. I don't know. There's something here about like mixed desires versus like what's actually happening. Okay, we're gonna get one more card. Okay, we got two, so let's see. So first of all, your person is like, this is that stuck energy. This is like a person who's overanalyzing, stuck in their head, stuck in dread. You know, like this person is just also worried. I feel like you guys are in a similar space, but the cards are playing out like a little bit differently. But I feel like this person's just like stuck, but they're like, whatever's happening in the connection is like they're not feeling happy about it. They're feeling super like internal turmoil about it, but it's like either what they see with you or what they thought it was going to be with you was this happiness, this lighter thing, that like this was the ideal of what this person, you know, started off with thinking was happening here. But I don't think that's the space that this is in now. Sometimes Six of Pentacles can talk about receiving a gift, but I'm almost like getting the tap in that like there's some type of energy. Like, is your person like saying maybe they want to just back it off and be friends? Like, are you both kind of in an energy of like trying to figure out if you want to do this or not? Like, I'm not sure, but there's like something about this coming in it's not really speaking about gifting or generosity. It's almost more like the word platonic is coming in. I don't know. Is your person like so freaked out that they're just also wondering like, should you guys just back it off and be friends? I don't know. This person is really in their head. They're in their head. Like, but this speaks of a desire for a new beginning. So it's like, I feel like your person is also torn between like which way to go. I don't know what kind of stuff y'all have like gone through together, but it just feels like it's like a time of decision making that almost like you both are trying to figure out if you want to actually do this thing or not, if it's going to be worth it. Because I feel like on both sides there's some that you both are like a little tired, like that there's been some type of struggle. Something has been not easy here. But so again, your person has some desire to have like to start over, to restart, and like rekindle the passion in a way. This person has a lot of like chemistry about you. They feel like a ton of chemistry with you, but I don't think they're really showing you this face. So if you're not aware that your person is having this kind of turmoil, they may not be really showing this side of it to you. That may be what's like causing conflict, is like an inability to come to the table with authenticity and sort of be vulnerable with each other and share like what's actually going on under the surface. So a way to, if your person is not really showing you what they're going through, but you can feel that there's just like something isn't quite right, a way for you to get your person to drop this mask sometimes is if you show up in a little bit of authenticity and maybe talk about in a vulnerable way with your person, sort of like what your feelings and struggles are, and just get honesty on the table, because I feel like there's a very thick energy of like sort of a place of stagnancy and stuckness here. But I also feel like there's also this other side of both of you that can see like the value of the connection, the warmth of the connection. Your person is trying to learn, like they're trying to figure this out, but they're doing it on their own. They're not like sharing this with you. They're not like showing up and saying like, hey, I'm in these thoughts. But they're like almost like telepathing it to you. Like they wish that you could just sort of psychically see what they're going through, and sometimes we have that as humans. Like we have this expectation that people just automatically know what we're going through. And they don't always, yeah, Gemini. So I feel like that's what's going on your person's side, but just know that they feel a lot of warmth for you, but I feel like they're also just trying to like figure stuff out, especially with this Page of Pentacles here. It's like, it's not that this person is just sitting in this energy and not aware that like something is wrong. They are trying to figure it out. They're trying to figure it out because they see the value. They see the value in the connection. We're going to ask about like, where is this going in the near future? Okay, this is for my gems and whoever they're thinking about. There's definitely just like a certain heaviness to this connection that you're dealing with. I'm not sure why, but like my chest kind of feels heavy. My arms feel heavy. And this is definitely not my tap in of anything going on in my reality. So this is definitely some transference through this read of like the energy that's happening. Just feels heavy and a little sad. But it feels heavier on your person's side. When I pull cards for them. Okay, it started to tap in right away when I was asking what's going on your person's side. Got feeling that Nine of Swords energy heavy. Like I almost have like the feeling to cry, and I don't really get that too often. So I don't know. The person is just like apparently experiencing some type of sadness right now. So what's going on in the mutual energy moving forward? Okay. Well, I'm glad to see the Empress there, especially with these other two cards here. So in the mutual energy, like, I'm not going to say that this is like something that's resolving really fast, because this girl's kind of stuck. Four of Cups is like, either your person needs some time to like recover, get their strength back together. And this is mutual energy, so you're both kind of in this energy. Like, she just looks super bummed and sad, and like, this is definitely over love, you know? She's touching this cup of love, and she's just like, she's just bummed out of like what's empty in these other three bowls, you know, like what's lost, what's missing. And then Seven of Swords. So I feel like in the coming near future, there's still like an energy of both of you thinking about like bailing out on this thing. But Seven of Swords speaks to like not communicating, yeah? So I would say like the advice here is to communicate, talk to each other, open up, talk about what's going on internally, right? Because the place that needs to happen is like Empress energy, where you both feel empowered and you both feel like you're navigating these decisions in confidence, in a confident way. So there's potential here for that, but I feel like see, she's so in opposition to this Seven of Swords and this Four of Cups. So, you know, it's possible for things to sort of transition to this, but I just feel like there has got to be open communication for that to happen. But you know, there's still going to be like a lot of in your heads about like whether to do this thing or not, whether to like start. I just feel like you guys maybe hit a hard point, and there's like there's thoughts on both sides to like start again, almost to like go back to what the ideal was in the first place, if that makes any sense. You both have a wish on both sides to find your happiness, yeah. To have this like divine union. I just feel like you guys have some like intense feelings about each other. There's like love here, you know, but there's also like a feeling of loss here. Yeah, I mean, why is Seven of Swords here? What could be the remedy? Like if y'all stepped out of this not sharing and talking enough, reconciliation. Okay, folks, open up and get vulnerable with your person. Devil is here at the bottom of the deck, so don't sit in fear and insecurity about being open about what's going on with you. I really feel like if you can open up and talk to your person about what's going on your side, but be really authentic about it, but not in a blaming way. This is the way to help somebody open up who's having a hard time opening up, right? Is to talk about what's going on your side. Like, I'm feeling alone. I'm feeling weird. I'm feeling whatever it is, that the feelings that are coming up for you, try to communicate them in a way that like doesn't involve like, you make me feel disappointed. You make me feel Four of Cups. if that makes any sense. An Empress is able to communicate that like, I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling bummed out. And so it's about owning it in a way that these feelings belong to you and they're not really anybody else's fault, but just sharing that like this is what you're going through. It will open a safety net for your person to be able to feel safe with their emotions. When someone can sense that you feel safe with your emotions, right? That you're able to sit with your emotions and process them, it helps them to touch their emotions and be able to you know, tap in and share on a deeper level what's going on with them, right? But when everybody's like not talking and not expressing in an authentic way, nobody feels safe to make the first move and do that. So yeah, I feel like it's really an unknown in this connection what's going to happen, because there's just still like these tendencies, but the desire is there. You guys are connected on a really deep level. I don't know if you guys are in separation, but I just feel like you're both feeling super sad about it. So hopefully you can, you know, come to the table and talk about it, or at least make decisions to, I don't think that's really indicated because you have reconciliation here. If you can turn back from this sort of getting away without talking about things, there's reconciliation on the horizon with that. I feel like you guys have enough feelings invested in this connection to at least try to talk it out, try to show up for each other, try to figure it out. So we'll just have to see, gems, like in progressive readings, how this kind of plays out. But you know, I just see like a lot of love here. But some shifts are just need to be made in terms of communication and showing up in an authentic way so that you guys can actually like solve the problem, whatever it is. You know, that you've got to like move through it. You're not going to bury your head in the sand and figure it out that way. And both of you sitting over here in your Four of Cups, like, all right, just stay away from me right now with this whole love thing. Like, that's not what's going to bring this beautiful Two of Cups in. This is going to take communication, stepping out of Seven of Swords, reconciling, coming back together to solve the problem. Team, you know? So hopefully you can find some traction with that, you know? All right, Geminis, sorry this was a little bit of a heavy reading, but like this came through like really heavy for me. Like there was a lot of intensity behind this reading in terms of like heavy, kind of sad energy. So I'm sorry if you're going through that. You know, if this did not resonate with you, you can feel free to tap in to your sun, moon, and rising. You might find more information there. If this did resonate with you, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It helps me grow the channel, but ultimately just you being here helps me grow the channel. So I really thank you just for showing up and receiving this reading today. All right. Thank you so much, Geminis.